Zane. 5th Intercostal Space. Zane and I were assigned to Verdant Tree City for support. I thought we'd get to do some sightseeing together, but our packed work schedule keeps us apart. It's been a while since this one was released. Let's get to it. It's already evening when the plane lands in Verdant Tree City. As I step out of the cabin, I'm greeted by fresh, humid air. It's a relatively remote, underdeveloped place. It lacks medical resources and hunter personnel. As the leader of the hunter team that was assigned to Verdant Tree City for support, I guide several of my colleagues to our meeting point at the airport.
Due to the frequent abnormal protofields recently, traffic control will be implemented in the following areas. We ask all citizens to take note. To improve the coordinated emergency response capabilities between various systems, we will be hosting a collaborative exchange with Lincoln City in the coming days. This project will implement new, streamlined communication terminals integrated with the emergency response system. Our goal is to...
Is that the same terminal we're using?
Yeah. While we're waiting for our ride, everyone should familiarize themselves with these devices. We can only use them to communicate with each other during our mission.
You can look up Axo Hospital's medical team and the city government working group. This is really efficient for finding people.
All work and communication records must be saved within the system. If you encounter any issues while using it, make sure to report them immediately. After temporarily dismissing the team, I walk to a corner of the waiting area and take out my terminal. This is the first time I'm logging into the system. My username is still my ID number and I'm using the default avatar. I search for Zane. Nishan? Sure enough, he already changed his username and uploaded a standard work profile picture. Next to his name is his assignment location, Verdant Tree City Hospital. As soon as I send the message, "Guess who I am?" it's immediately marked as read. A familiar pair of leather shoes appears in front of me. I look up to see Zane. It seems he had arrived just now, as well. Heya.
It's rare to see someone this childish.
It takes one to know one.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I point to the travel guide in his hand. You called me childish, but is a certain mature gentleman making elaborate plans to collect cute stickers from tourist attractions? Or perhaps even stamps?
All right. Perhaps I do have a plan.
He holds out the booklet to show the photo on the cover. In it is a green tree with clusters of small red fruits.
The Verdant Tree is one of the city's iconic landmarks. It looks beautiful when it bears fruit.
What a shame. I don't think I'll be doing that at this time.
The travel guide shows plenty of other tourist attractions. Verdant Tree City has gorgeous scenery.
Are you planning to do some sightseeing?
Scenery tends to be more beautiful when viewed by two people.
But I heard that Verdant Tree City doesn't have the best public transport. The Hunters Training Headquarters and Verdant Tree City Hospital are also far away from each other.
The hospital has provided me with a car. It should be okay.
I hold back a smile as I take the travel guide from him. Find me when you're freed in. Don't try to speed or anything. Stay safe.
Likewise. Stay safe.
Our plan was perfect. Unfortunately, reality is far more cruel, as reality tends to be. In addition to conducting daily investigations and elimination missions in the no-hunt zone, my colleagues and I are also responsible for training the local hunters. Right now, we're taking a short break from practical skill training. I check my terminal in the rest area to see if Zane has replied to my message. I bet Zane wants to check out that street food over there. Wait, he deleted the message? A new message appears below the deletion notification. I have a meeting tonight, so we can't meet up. Don't forget to try the custard tart. Ugh. I immediately call him.
You're taking a break right now?
We just finished a training session. Why did you delete your message? Did you accidentally reveal a secret I wasn't supposed to see?
I made a typo.
I have a meeting tonight, so we can't meet up. Don't forget to try the custard tart. That's easy to type. What word did you misspell?
I forgot the period.
Sure you did, Zane. You make typos all the time. I wonder if the terminal keeps records of our chat history. Maybe I can still see what he deleted. Oh, I just got a notification. Today's training exercise will be extended. I guess we really won't be meeting up. My food quest has been tragically cut short, and my heart feels empty. I'm devastated.
Are you certain it's your heart? Or is it actually your stomach that's empty?
Dr. Zane, the online meeting for medical assistance training is about to begin.
I'll be there in a moment. The food delivery should arrive at your place in approximately 30 minutes.
I'm getting food?
It's red bean soup, a local specialty. A colleague recommended it.
Oh, how kind of you.
It was supposed to be a warm-up for your street food adventure, but now it can comfort your empty heart instead.
Red bean soup is nice, but the person who brought it would give me greatest sense of comfort, so... Don't forget to call me tonight after you're done with work. Though I'd much more prefer you deliver yourself.
Of course.
Time flies. My mission in the no-hunt zone is done, but Zane remains as busy as ever. He's either leading teams to demonstrate various surgical procedures at the hospital, or rotating between different hospitals to supervise emergency response drills. Busy people. Realizing it's been a week since we met up at the hospital, I decided to buy some pastries and visit him during his lunch break. Hey, luckily for me, I found a Dr. Zane who's not spending his lunch break in the operating room.
Give me a minute or two. I'm almost done.
Dr. Zane, that assistance protocol we discussed earlier. Oh, you're the hunter who visited before.
The doctor's eyes dart between me and Zane a few times. Then he smiles and waves his hand dismissively.
Ah, you're Dr. Zane's significant other. I'm sorry for disturbing you.
It's fine. I'll organize the results from our recent field surveys and upload them to the system. We should be able to finalize everything. We'll discuss it at tomorrow's meeting.
Great! I'll get going then.
I just need to tidy up a few things. Why are you standing all the way over there?
I can see the dark circles under your eyes have gotten worse from here, Dr. Zane.
Then, are you hiding a miracle treatment for them behind your back?
Mm-hmm.
Your special remedy smells like sesame and has a strong milky aroma. The outer layer is reminiscent of a puff pastry.
What a keen nose you have. You're definitely a dessert expert. You can identify a puff pastry by smell. Zane stands up and puts a stack of documents in a drawer. Then he pushes the tissue box on the desk toward me.
I appreciate your praise, but I didn't smell it. Wipe your sleeve, please. And make sure to cover your tracks next time you make up a story.
What do you mean? It's evidence that I carefully selected special pastries for Zane. I shake the bag of pastries at him. Ta-da! Would you like to try the sesame crisp first, or the custard tart?
Either is fine. I believe her selection prioritizes quality. However, I suggest we change locations before we eat our snacks. The sun is nice today.
We then look outside and are greeted by a bleak, overcast sky. Astra, is that you? His arm is sort of extended out. Smiling, I link arms with him. Yeah, it is nice. So,
Although the sun isn't here at the moment, the hospital garden should still offer some nice scenery. So, I'd like to invite my personal supply officer for an outing.
despite the slightly overcast sky, the small garden is bristling with green vegetation and life. Zane and I choose to sit on a bench under a tree before sharing our snacks.
You don't need to visit the no-hunt zone again?
We didn't find any vulnerabilities after our inspection, but their defenses were under a lot of pressure before we arrived.
The same can be said about their healthcare facilities. Verdant Tree City still needs to introduce more cutting-edge diagnostic technologies and treatments. If we use this opportunity to identify the gaps in their protocols, it will make assistance more efficient in the future.
I'll admit that's forward thinking, but I think I heard your computer crying and begging for a break. You should be careful too. Don't overwork yourself. Zane uses his fork to stab a small pastry piece. Then he offers it to me.
Right back at you.
The soft light filters through the early winter clouds and envelops me. All of this is reflected in his eyes.
On top of investigating and dealing with the no-hunt zone, you also have to train the local hunters. You've worked hard. Yet when I visited you last weekend, you were practically glowing when the trainees called you captain. You couldn't stop smiling.
Well, I do get a bit of an ego boost. And maybe I was smiling because you were there with me. Zane glances at his terminal. With a resigned expression, he looks at me.
There's an emergency preoperative consultation. I need to head back now.
I sigh dramatically and point at the bare trellis in front of our bench. I hope Dr. Zane's schedule will be just as empty as that.
It sounds like you're describing retirement.
Then I'll claim a few days of Zane's retirement in advance when we're back in Lincoln.
A few days? I expected more than that.
Are you underestimating me?
I wouldn't dare.
He gently lifts my hand as he places a small flower in my palm.
Even though there are no Picotee morning glories on the trellis, the verdant tree should be blooming as we speak.
Following Zane's gesture, I look up. There are inconspicuous small flowers blossoming on the tree. Wasn't this on the front of the travel guide?
Yes, the verdant tree. It's one of the city's iconic landmarks and looks beautiful when it bears fruit.
But there are only flowers. We're not seeing it at its most beautiful moment. While I'm still staring at this tree that blooms in winter, a gentle warmth suddenly touches my cheek. Slightly surprised, I turn my head and meet Zane's unwavering gaze. What's that for?
I'm simply borrowing a bit of your time in advance. I learned it from you. Your work at the training headquarters is almost finished, yes? I hope you'll visit me tonight.
With only 2 nights left in Verdant Tree City, I head over to Zane's place after finishing the handover at the training headquarters. I've already packed my bags. His place is almost devoid of personal touches. Only the sofa with its throw blanket shows any signs of being lived in. He asked me to come over, but there's no sign of him anywhere. It's almost midnight too. I make myself comfortable on the sofa with my laptop. I'll work on my report while I wait.
Didn't I send a message about not waiting for me?
I'm not waiting for you. I was just sitting here with this ridiculously long, seemingly endless report. He takes off his coat and sits next to me. The warmth from his shoulder seeps into me as if it's filling the room's emptiness.
There's a typo.
Where? I look at where he's pointing and see the word I mistyped. Good eye.
And yet your expression is asking, is this really the time to be checking for typos, Zane?
I lean against him and play with the button on his sleeve's cuff. This isn't anything new. I'm used to it.
If I see you struggle with the required word count, can I use it to make up for my ill-timed display of good eyesight? Adding fluff to a report shouldn't be too difficult. Use some adjectives before each noun, and substitute a few words with longer alternatives. For instance, replace mission with glorious and arduous mission.
I pause before a smile appears on my face. I poke his shoulder. Who would have thought that you'd be an expert with such tricks despite having a gentlemanly facade? He catches my hand and gives it a gentle squeeze.
It's something I picked up from my students. You can use it for reports that are simply there for formalities.
I immediately sit up straight on the sofa as I prepare diligently fulfill my glorious and arduous mission. You should go to bed first. I'll join you after I finish this. I type up several lines, but he doesn't leave. I turn and meet Zane's gaze. He's been watching me for some time. Despite being caught, he's unfazed. He reaches for a book that's on the coffee table and makes a show of flipping through its pages.
I don't feel tired at the moment. I can keep you company.
I smile. You've been busy all day and you're not sleepy. How much stamina do you have?
My stamina has always been excellent. Or are you suggesting there's another way to keep up with her demanding nature?
I move one of my hands away from the keyboard, grab the fluffy blanket and toss it to him. Don't think I can't discipline you just because I'm typing. I hear soft rustling as Zane covers himself with the blanket, takes the book, and leans back against the sofa. Occasionally, the sounds of turning pages mingles with the clicks and clacks from my keyboard. When I finish my report and look back, Zane has already closed his eyes. His long eyelashes cast shadows on his eyelids. He fell asleep. And he said he wasn't tired. Should I carry him to bed? Up we go. It wouldn't hurt to try, right? I stand up, bend down, and carefully slip my arms around him.
What are you doing?
I'm molesting you. Please be quiet. I'm just kidding. I turn my head and meet Zane's slightly defenseless, drowsy gaze. I was trying to carry you to bed without waking you up. He lowers his gaze before giving me a slight smile. He embraces his eyes again and pulls me into his embrace. I can hear his voice above my head.
Are you sure you were trying to carry me to bed? You weren't practicing a new combat technique?
Yes, it's called a lugging around a half-unconscious person. During these past few days, were you training doctors or coming back with witty comebacks?
Teaching takes priority, of course. However, I can't neglect my ongoing research in the field of humor. Isn't that why you fell in love with me in the first place?
Yes, definitely, absolutely. He holds me more tightly, and his warm breast is barely perceptible against my hair.
Do you know what you want to do after work tomorrow?
Remembering his packed schedule I saw at noon, I pout to myself. Then, with a dejected tone, I speak against his shoulder. I'm going to visit every tourist attraction that's listed in the travel guide.
Lovely.
That's all you have to say. He kisses my temple without saying another word. Silence falls between us. After a while, I gently poke his waist. Aren't you going to sleep in the bed? Only then can you relax and get some rest.
This is the most relaxing way for me to rest. Let's keep holding each other for a while longer.
When I wake up the next morning, the other side of the bed is already cold. I turn on my terminal to find a message Zane had sent several hours ago. I'm already at the hospital. Have fun exploring. I'll see you tonight. However, I see a notification that says he deleted the message. Again? Is Zane developing a habit of making typos? I have no intention of doing some sightseeing by myself. My real destination for the day is the hospital.
Oh, it's you again. Are you here to visit Dr. Zane?
Mm-hmm.
He should still be in the conference room. I'll take you there. The final surgery training session was moved up.
I follow the doctor, who's walking at a brisk pace, until we reach our destination. The small conference room is already packed with more than a dozen people. At the front of the room, a large screen displays a live feed at multiple angles for an ongoing surgery. Occasionally, hushed discussions break the silence in the conference room. On the screen, I immediately spot Zane standing across from the lead surgeon.
This must be the most difficult one. The lead surgeon looks a little nervous.
It's like we're taking an important exam with Dr. Zane as our proctor.
But having him teach us is a privilege in itself.
Let's begin.
Eight hours later. After what seems like an eternity, the flat green line on the monitor begins to fluctuate. The readings reach a high threshold. The heartbeat is beating again. Just as I think the surgery is finally about to end, everyone in the room suddenly freezes. In the lead surgeon's rapid field of vision, blood rapidly spreads through the gauze.
Yikes. We were afraid that happened.
The cause of the bleeding is unknown. I checked the arterial anastomosis, but I didn't see anything strange.
Apply pressure with the gauze to control the bleeding. I'll examine the area.
On the screen, Zane quickly takes the lead surgeon's position.
I'd like to ask the anesthesiologist to monitor the patient's vital signs and report any abnormal readings immediately. Use the right angle clamp to elevate the anterior wall of the aorta and expose the posterior. Suction. Follow along and keep the surgical field clear at all times.
The conference room is silent. Everyone's eyes are fixed on Zane's movements on the screen.
Here.
As the scrubbed nurse swiftly passes the needle, Zane begins suturing. His gaze is steady as he explains the critical steps of the surgical procedure.
With that, the wound irrigation and inspection are complete. I don't see any more bleeding, so we can say hemostasis has been achieved. Close the chest.
At this point, I can hear the doctors beside me quietly let out sighs of relief. It isn't until the surgery is done that I realize more than 9 hours have passed. My legs are numb. As I bend down to massage them, I can hear Zane, who's already moved to the break room. He's still answering doctors' questions via an online meeting. When the Q&A session ends, the doctors leave until I'm the only one left. The large projection screen is turned off, and the call has ended. Only the small monitor nearby still shows a live feed. In the break room, Zane sits down silently. Fatigued, he pulls off his mask and lowers his gaze. Beads of sweat are slightly visible on his skin. I'm still watching him when he suddenly looks up, and our gazes meet. Not knowing what I do, I grin. Zane is startled for a moment before he gives me a faint smile. He then points to his wrist where he usually wears his watch and uses his finger to trace the number 12 in the air. Your shift ends at 12 o'clock. Even though he can't hear my voice, Zane still nods at me and silently mouths something. can't read lips. Maybe he saw my confused expression. He averts his gaze as the smile widens. It's already past midnight. The hospital's outdoor parking lot is unnervingly quiet as I park the car by the back entrance. The lights from the lampposts are reflected on the windshield. They melt into hazy orbs of light. Hello.
You don't often volunteer to drive.
Well, this is your reward after a long day, Dr. Zane. You've earned it. I watched Zane in the passenger seat for a moment before finally looking away and gripping the steering wheel.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. I was thinking that no matter how much stamina you usually have, even you can't handle being pushed to the extreme. From now on, I'll try not to push you too much.
If I said that I actually preferred you to push me, would it be strange?
Definitely. But I've already prepared a special remedy for your peculiar condition. I start the car. Smiling, I give him the hot drink and simple meal I brought in advance. Ta-da! Your treatment is 1 mochaccino and a sandwich. The view outside flows past us like water. His breathing gradually steadies. The traffic light turns red. The terminal repeatedly vibrates in the quiet car, and I can take a quick look. It's a call from Grayson.
He's probably asking about my flight. You can send him the details.
But when I pick up Zane's terminal, the screen shows our chat history. Unlike what's displayed on my end, the chat history on Zane's device occasionally shows grey messages I've never seen before, his deleted chats.
Good morning. The sun is shining, and I heard you can see the mountains that are a kilometer drive away. Do you want to go there?
The message had been deleted before I saw it, so...
Good morning. The sun is shining.
Then there was the time I wanted to try the city's famous street food near the training headquarters. His response was...
I have a meeting tonight, so we can't meet up. Don't forget to try the custard tart.
The message he claims to have deleted because of a missing period is actually...
We can go there later.
Then there's a message he sent shortly after we arrived here.
I'll be getting off work early today, so I should be able to meet up with you.
And shortly after, the message was deleted and replaced with...
Good night.
While I read the messages, I can imagine him saying these words. It's not hard to guess that most of these invitations were deleted because of work emergencies. They're nothing but faded gray text.
What are you looking at?
My heart flutters. I look at Zane as he wakes up. How was the nap? The streetlight's warm glow slightly illuminates his features. His expression is tired yet gentle. Did you know that even if you delete messages on the terminal, they are still stored in the system? I'm looking at your history. I hold up my terminal and wave it at him. All those deleted messages are now permanently valid IOUs. I'm keeping them so I can ensure you fulfill them one by one. Zane takes the terminal and scrolls through the screen. The corner of his mouth twitches.
We can fulfill one of them right now if you'd like. Turn left. If we drive to the mountains, we can still watch the sunrise.
We're not doing that.
I thought you'd still have some energy for it.
The red light turns green. After a short pause, we continue our journey. Unfortunately, I'm still the one behind the steering wheel. So this isn't the road to our adventure. It's the road we'll take to go home.
Did you do something fun today?
As you said, I didn't go anywhere else. Scenery tends to be more beautiful when viewed by two people.
Yes, I know. My pile of debts is as tall as a tower.
It's good that you're aware. Let's come back here when we don't have work. Then we can enjoy the scenery for as long as we want. What did you say to me in the break room? Streetlights blur into sunstreaks as we move. His gaze lands on me, and I can almost feel its weight.
It wasn't that important.
I saw you, so you can't pretend it didn't exist.
In that case, I said, the very fact you're here makes me happy.
Thank you for watching this Intercostal Space. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.